FA Cup holders Manchester City remain on course for back-to-back triumphs in the competition thanks to a 1-0 win over wasteful Chelsea in Saturday's semi-final at Wembley. The defending champions were incredibly lackluster for the most part and faced a bombardment of attacks from the Blues, but the London Giants lacked a killer instinct throughout the 90 minutes. The Argentines' opposite number Nicolas Jackson was particularly lively during a frenetic start to proceedings, firing the first shot of the game in the 8th minute, which was straight down the throat of Stefan Ortega. In what would become the theme of an entertaining first half, City immediately strode down the other end of the pitch, and with 14 minutes gone, Phil Foden skipped past Georgi Petrovic after a terrific through ball from Kevin De Bruyne, but the angle was too tight and Marc Cucurella headed his chip away from danger. While Guardiola's men had more of the ball as expected, uncharacteristic sloppiness was creeping into their play, and Chelsea looked particularly dangerous when winning the ball back and launching quick counterattacks. Cole Palmer was the next to work a yard of space inside the box in the 37th minute, but he did not get enough bend on his low strike to beat a diving Ortega, and Pochettino ought to have been the happier manager at the break. Thankfully for Guardiola, Jackson was in one of his wasteful moods, firing a low shot which Ortega saved comfortably in the 49th minute, before heading a close-range attempt straight at the German's body a few seconds later. Just 4 moments later, Petrovic had to be alert to keep out Foden's first-time strike after a smart cutback from Jack Grealish, who was then at the center of controversy as Palmer's free kick struck his outstretched arm before going behind. Despite Palmer's fierce protestations, the VAR room did not see enough in the incident to send Michael Oliver to the screen, but the official then incorrectly resumed play with a goal kick for the holders. Chelsea continued to launch a barrage of attacks at City's defensive shield, but the final ball was lacking for Pochettino's side, who were punished for their profligacy in the 84th minute of the semi-final. The lively Doku was unsurprisingly involved, playing a neat pass to De Bruyne in the right-hand side of the box, and the Belgian's cutback was deflected off the foot of Petrovic into the path of Silva, whose low strike hit Cucurella en route to the back of the net. The Portuguese's goal saw him complete his redemption tale after his shocking penalty miss in midweek, and 8 minutes of injury time was not enough for Chelsea to make their own amends for their lack of ruthlessness. Pochettino's side have no time to dwell on their Wembley disappointment as they gear up for a top-flight trip to Arsenal on Tuesday, 2 days before Guardiola's men head to Brighton and Hove Albion.